Thank you, Chair. I'm interested in exploring a different title that's received a classification. It's a Netflix film called Cuties. It was given in September, I believe, an MA15 categorisation or classification with strong themes. Now, this is a film which depicts an 11-year-old girl and other girls in highly sexualised context. It has been described as being a lewd exhibition. Now, I understand a little bit about the classification process, but I'm interested in learning a little bit more about how it is possible that this film has been given any form of classification in circumstances where it sails so close to the wind in respect of being child abuse material for the purposes of the criminal code. Are you able to give me a little background in relation to that?
Look, I guess I'd preface it by saying the film was classified by the Netflix tool in the first instance on the 8th of September 2020. The board, in response to complaints that were received, undertook a check of that decision and we agreed with the decision, the overall classification decision of the Netflix tool. Now, the board's decision on the film Cuties is currently the subject of a review by the Classification Review Board, and therefore it's probably not appropriate for me to comment on the specifics of that decision at this time. I'd be happy to provide you with a copy of the board's decision report that outlines the reasons for the decision on notice. I just don't want to be seen to be influencing the outcome of any review at this point in time.
Thank you. That would be good. Can I ask you this question, though, which I don't think will prejudice anything from that point of view? How many complaints have you received in relation to that film?
From the board, I've responded to 22 complaints. I understand that the department has received a number of other complaints about the film, and that's probably a question better addressed by the department.
This is in relation, questions in relation to how many complaints the department's received in addition to the board?
Certainly. Exact numbers I cannot provide, Senator. We have a range of individual complaints, and then we've got campaigns which have volumes of people who collectively complain on the one issue. So what we could do, of course, as soon as possible, I could give you a more exact number on how many complaints.
That would be very good, because my office has received complaints regarding the film, and I've of course responded to those. So that'd be good to know those numbers. And I understand the film is actually the subject of an indictment in the state of Texas in the United States as a result of sailing so close to the wind. So I think this is very encouraging news. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Senator Antic.